Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So yeah, Ethereum is following through on this bullish potential that we talked about in yesterday's video. There was no confirmation yet yesterday, but obviously what I did, I showed you the potential, yeah, and said that this could be a first possibility here to escape out of this channel. That we had here a wave 1, here a wave 2, and we're now in the third wave. And it's currently following through on that. Confirmation for that, or at least first good confirmation, was a break above the wave 1 high, which is 1560. So it's following through on that. It escaped out of the channel. What it needs to do now is ideally also close an hourly candle out of it. We've got half an hour. There was a fake out here. This doesn't currently look like a fake out, yeah, because it did hold good support here. And we've got a 1-2, 1-2 setup here. And we are now in the third wave. So basically the way this can be counted, yeah, from the low is here as a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 3. Yeah, so let's take a look at the subwaves here. But overall, once more for everybody who's new, we are currently looking that, we're estimating that Ethereum is in an uptrend. Yeah, this view hasn't changed. Primary expectation has been and is that we are or were in a wave 4 here. Now I cannot fully call out the completion of wave 4, but what I told you yesterday already in the video, and I think that was a good call, was when we moved up here, yeah, that was yesterday, that I assume now that wave 4 was finished. Yeah, I did say that very clearly in the video. I said I assume wave 4 was finished based on the view that we moved up in an impulse and we came down and did hold support. I told you yesterday that we need to hold, I think it was 15.15. We did that. We actually only came down to 15.23 and we can now see wave 3 unfolding. So at the moment, my view is that we are pushing higher. And what we need to do though is at all times now to hold the 15.26 level. If we don't do that, we break through this sort of small double bottom. We break through wave 2 support and would probably come down again and first of all hit the support of the channel here, and then might even push down to the lower support level here at 1460. In the bigger picture, as long as we're holding the 1460 level, it's all good, and we can actually generally still assume that we are in a wave 4. So it would basically be a reset of wave 4 should we come down any lower. But it's good to see some movement here on Friday. Yeah, it's good to see some movement, and yeah, we might be finally escaping out of this wave 4 area and we might be moving into wave 5. So I currently assume wave 4 is finished. I did assume that yesterday, but the confirmation for that will always only be obtained as soon as we break above the previous wave 3 high, which is at 1665. And the target, I gave you that already for the wave 5, would be around 1740. Might be able to specify that a little bit further as we get closer, but this is sort of the roadmap. And now looking at this wave 3 to the upside, target for that in yellow, the wave 3 in yellow is 1625. And also we can look at the wave 3 in white, which is the sub-wave structure of yellow wave 3. So white wave 5 should then reach that, whatever, 1624, 1625 level, but the white wave 3 will obviously end a bit lower. This should take us to around, yeah, 1580 already reached as a minimum. We've now reached the 1.786 extension, could even reach 1592, but at some point here we should see just a small wave 4 correction, sort of consolidation, and then we should be pushing higher. That is currently the assumption. We need to close, obviously, a candle outside of this channel. That would be a bullish sign, and then we can certainly push higher. And another breakout point before we get to this 1660 level would be the wave X high here at 1680. So at the moment, I'm extremely happy. This is all looking like the forecast told us, yeah. And if it's playing out, and it's great, you know. And I've been waiting for at least one more high anyway, yeah. Had we lost 1460, we would have morphed into a scenario where we've already peaked here in wave 1. But I told you that this is not my primary expectation, just because this scenario was still ongoing. You know, we hadn't invalidated anything yet or anything. So why change scenarios when there hasn't been any invalidation? So at the moment, this is working out, and I'm looking for hopefully higher prices. Bear in mind, at the moment we only have 3 waves up, so this could still fail, but it's a good sign that we broke above the previous wave 1 high. We came down here to a confluence, to a support, well, a cluster of support levels. Yeah, talked about that yesterday. We had an ideal target for the wave Y, we had an ideal target for the wave 4, all of that, and the channel support. Told you here this could be a turnaround point. It was a turnaround point. 1-2 setup, now the wave 3 ongoing. The way this is moving suggests it is a wave 3. So yeah, let's look forward to higher prices. I told you my strategy a few times now. I said if we go once more higher, I will take some more profits of the positions that I bought around the 1200 to 1300 mark, and will then rebuy again in wave 2. So I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.